US House Speaker Mike Johnson making a surprise announcement at the Israeli Embassy's annual Independence Day reception. Listen.
Happy to announce something else to you, that we will soon be hosting Prime Minister Netanyahu at the Capitol for a joint session of Congress. Yes. This will be a timely and I think a very strong show of support to the Israeli government in their time of greatest need.
The top congressional Republican did not provide further details, but he has been a critic of the administration's Israel policy. It comes as tensions between Biden and Netanyahu have been growing over the war in Gaza and the mounting humanitarian toll. It will no doubt further fuel anger among progressive Democrats who oppose Israel's military campaign in Gaza. Meanwhile, US Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen expressing concern about the state of the Palestinian banks. Speaking at the G7 finance ministers meeting in Italy, she says Israel's threat to cut off Palestinian banks will have an adverse economic impact. Israel's finance minister saying that a waiver which allows the processing of shekel payments tied to the Palestinian Authority cannot be renewed after it expires on the 1st of July. He alleges that Palestinians are still funding terrorism, which goes against Israel's anti-terrorism funding laws. Yellen, however, stressing the need for open banking relationships to allow the West Bank and Gaza economies to function.
These banking channels are critical for processing transactions that enable almost $8 billion a year in imports from Israel, including electricity, water, fuel, and food, as well as facilitating almost $2 billion a year in exports on which Palestinian livelihoods depend. Israel's withholding of revenues that it collects on behalf of the Palestinian Authority also threatens stability in the West Bank.
It comes as the World Bank warns the Palestinian Authority is at risk of fiscal collapse. The bank saying the ongoing Gaza war has led to a rapid worsening of the fiscal situation in the last 3 months as revenues dwindle. The Palestinian Authority, of course, runs the West Bank. The International Court of Justice is set to rule today a request brought by South Africa to order a stop to Israel's Rafah offensive. The demand is part of a broader case by South Africa accusing Israel of genocide. The World Court is the top UN legal body, and although their decisions carry international weight, they have no way of enforcing them. An Israeli government spokesman said nothing would stop Israel from protecting its citizens. And Axios reports that CIA Director William Burns will travel to Europe in the next few days to meet his Israeli counterpart and Qatar's Prime Minister to revive hostage negotiations. Talks have been deadlocked for 2 weeks now. It's unclear if Egyptian officials will attend the talks after signalling an intent to hand off their role as negotiator.